We're going to do a brief video on AAPL, Apple Stock, AAPL Stock, Apple Stock analysis. We've got a daily chart here for you with a 200-day moving average in blue, a red 20-day moving average, and a green 5-day moving average. Let's take a look at Apple Stock. It's up 7% today, up $10, trading at $155.26, and it's got volume of 63 million shares on 82 million average per day, and it's not even 11 o'clock yet. So let's take a quick look at Apple, see what's going on. We can see that Apple's got a relatively flat 200-day moving average here in blue, and we've come up almost up to that 200-day moving average, which is a great sign for Apple. You can see Apple put in a low, a little bottom here, $142 back in. It's probably around the beginning of October 13th. Like a lot of stocks, the difference between Apple and a lot of stocks is Apple's holding up and rallying. A lot of other stocks have sold off. So we take a look and we see Apple had a brutal sell-off here yesterday, and it's recovered extremely nicely. It came right down and tapped the 20-day moving average that's rolling up. It closed below the 5-day yesterday, I believe. It's hard to see it, but the reality of the situation is it did close below the 5-day, but it did not close below the 20-day, and the investors jumped all over it, indicating that investors think this low of $144 in Apple is a discount, and so they bought the heck out of it, and they've rallied it up to a new high. This is a great sign for Apple. Let's take a look at the hourly chart here real quick. You can see the hourly, this is a 200-hour moving average in blue, and you can see Apple was below it all the way back here since August 26th. We came above it here in a just a brutal buying campaign, and got above it and then sold off hard. You'll notice that the selling was very controlled, no gaps, and looks like just a lot of just straight up selling, which is very interesting. And then you've come out here and you just see this complete skyrocket. This to me looks like short covering. It looks like the bulls kicked the bears behind last night, and this looks like a basic classic short covering rally. In other words, a lot of people were selling it short through here. They got caught when it started to rally, and boom, you can see this is, if you look closely, there's a gap in here, a big gap from 145 up to about 147. This $2 on a day trade will spook a lot of people. So I think this is a short covering rally, but it's a really good sign. It means people are coming in here. You'll notice all your bottoms are higher, all your tops are higher, so it's a really good sign, at least on a daily chart and on an hourly chart. And when we come back and take a look at a daily chart, we can see that this stock today, this movement on a lot of stocks today is down lower. But in Apple, it caught the 20-day moving average, and we're rallying up. It's a great sign for Apple. Will it get above this 200-day moving average and then move up? I don't know. It's too early to say, but I would definitely say that it looks like it might do that. Let's take a look at the weekly chart and see what's going on here. Now, this is very positive for Apple. It's above and never did get below its 200-week moving average. A lot of stocks have been below their 200-week moving average. You can see Apple tapped against it here in December of 18. Kind of approached it here in March of 20, but it's been really solid and staying away from it. Now, we did put in a weekly high here at $182 back in January, and we got some bear market activity here, but not a formal bear market. Formal bear market is below the 200 week moving average. This is a weekly chart we're looking at, so it never went into a bear market on a weekly chart. I'm sure it did on a daily chart, but let's take a look at this and realize we're essentially sideways oscillating around 155 all the way back since February or March, and that's where we are right today, 155 and 54 cents. So we've been moving sideways. This stock's been extremely healthy, in my opinion, given what's going on in the economy and so forth. So good move for Apple today. We can see that our next high in Apple is at the 176 level. We can easily go up there, not really get back into a bull market, but be in a trading range that would be established as between roughly 129 and 176. So that's where we are, right in the middle of the trading range. The probabilities are that this stock will break down a few dollars next week and then probably rally up at least to 162-ish before it starts to run into some headwinds. And if it gets much past 162, 165, then it's probably going to go up here and test the 175 level, but it's too early to get into all that. Let's take a look and see what RBAM research says about it. We've got algorithmically generated prices for the 28th of October, 1, 5, and 20-day holding periods. The low is 141, the high is 144. The low on this stock today was 147, the high is 154. So none of these have been hit yet. So these are all below the current trading range for today. Let's go down and take a look at our trend following system for Apple. For 30-day hold trend following using some moving averages that are weighted. Let's take a look. The lowest is 149, and it's got a buy, so that price got hit and it's already profitable. It's currently 149. It's already rallied to 155. So there's a $5 profit in there already, almost $6 profit. Keep in mind, entertainment purposes only, hypothetical, and all of this has to be done with real money, and we're not talking about real money here. But these prices are available for you every morning to come and take a look at before 7 a.m. And you can get them all for free at rbamresearch.com. Link in the access below. No credit card required. Follow the link over to RBAM Research. Put in your email address and get instant access to 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts. Again, updated by 7 a.m. every morning. And if you come by early the night before, they're usually out by 6 p.m. for all the stocks. Everything but BTC is usually out after 6 p.m. Keep in mind, everything you've seen and heard on here is for entertainment purposes only. Can only use our entry prices and commentary for entertainment. Should always do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well. And if you have a great comment for us, please leave it in the comment section below.